G'day everyone, Goober here with another Torchlight Infinite Outlaw Season video. I just wanted to quickly go over the current farming strategy that I am doing and why I'm doing it. I guess the why is I like the content, and I also have the pack spirit to go with it. So I'm currently doing Nightmare within the map, which uses the Shepherd and these two pets as well. Basically boosting all of the drops that you can get within the Nightmare gameplay. The void chart that I'm using, I've only cleared 7, 7-1 and 7-2, and I haven't completed the path of progression, so I don't have all of the star talent points. I've actually only got 64 out of 92, so there is a lot of room for improvement. My build uses a skill that gives me minus 30% movement speed, so I always go with extra God of War with a bit of duration, so every now and then I'll stop and do the League mechanic, and I'll still have enough God of War to complete the map. Onto the nodes, I have points into Netherrealm Resonance from bosses. This enables me to sustain my maps and also apply a little bit of juice along the way. More map sustain is in the beacon tab. We go across to a chance for a Queen's Disciple to appear, dropping beacons, as well as a chance to replicate beacons, which is a nice 16% for a further 4 points. Onto the money maker of the strategy, and that is Dream. So I just have a 100% chance for Dream to spawn in my maps, with some additional drop quant down here, and then just some extra chance to, be able to juice up the maps so I get better dreams. This is definitely helped by my pack spirits. However, it should be reasonable even without. And the Traveler node that I'm taking is when Netherrealm Chaos Invasion starts, Confusion cards drawn will be rarer. Just trying to get some juicy Confusion cards to chase. And then basically all I'm doing is I'm going around the maps here, and I'm just running the T7 maps that I have completed. When I've done enough to do a Watcher, I switch over to Time Mark 2, 7-2, and then I kill the boss as it drops more maps, T8 maps and stuff like that. But I'm just doing all of the killing in Time Mark 7-0. So let's have a quick look at what that's like. I just choose the Nightmare ones each time. I do 2 juice, and that allows me to build up my Netherrealm Resonance while still going through the map. In the dreams, you basically just choose commodity or fluorescent memories. Cube is also okay in sevens, and then you just want to build it up as much as you can. I got pretty lucky there, and it added 3, so every 3 commodity bubbles will give me a red bubble, and then I just go through and complete. I got pretty unlucky there and triggered on 15%. I guess it's good for this, as you'll get to see. So I currently have 1.2 or 1 2/3 of this. So if I add 2 wind bubbles, it's going to give me a second red, because wind bubbles count as a wild card. So that gives me the 2 red commodities. What we're looking for in here is the Sweet Dream commodities that you need to upgrade your gear, your armor, your weapons, and your trinkets. The trinkets are worth a lot right now. They're about 9 flame elementium each. The weapons are about 6 each, and hopefully I don't die. Yep, good. So we didn't get one there, which is a shame, but that's okay. If we get 1 or 2 from each dream, then that is still very good profit. Or it's all profit because it's not costing anything to run these. I have had a stack of 5 drops so far. Unfortunately, it wasn't trinkets, it was just armor. So it was only worth about 15 flame elementium. But at this stage of the league, that seems pretty reasonable. as a lot of build enabling legendaries cost around about 70 flame elementium. So if you do this in your maps, then you should be able to save up that quite easily. So I'll see what we get from this. Hopefully we get one. And we got ripped. We still did get a couple of flame elementium and a scepter of excommunication. Is that useful? No. No. It's useful for the build. And yeah, so we just go through and I'll build up another one and I'll see you at the next nightmare. So we got pretty lucky on the very next one. 100% chance to upgrade all bubbles by 2 tiers. Every unfilled empty slot it reduces by 10%. So basically you just want to duplicate and add 1 to 3, 2 to 3, etc. until this is full. And then you can start working on upgrading things. Let's pause that. Unfortunately, it triggered at 35%. But I guess we can add 2 that are blue or better. And that fills out the lot. So when it upgrades, there we go. We've got 4 red, 5 yellow, and a couple of purple. I only got 1 additional drop quant, but that is also fine. Let's run this and hopefully we don't die and lose loot. Which is definitely a downside. Unfortunately, they're also moving around, which kind of sucks, but happens. I guess you could pay... Whoa, hell, that was quick. You could pay more attention when you're selecting the downsides, unlike me. Have I just missed one? I hope not. No. Yes, buddy.
Have you seen the one on the voice controller switch?
No.
Can you help me look for it?
In a bit, Leo. You got to stop losing the switches. A few legendaries. I don't think any of them are good, but interesting nonetheless. You can get eternity blueprints and stuff from this. What?
Is that your phone?
Yes, that's my other phone.
Wait, you have 2?
Yes, I took one to China.
Can I see?
No.
No.
It's probably flat. Oh, that almost killed me.
I just want to see the front cover.
Just wait, please. If this doesn't give me a sweet drink... Stop leaning on my chair. Thank you. There we go, we've got a trinket, which is quite nice. So that's about 10 FE, and then whatever everything else is worth. I'll have a look in a second. So just to confirm what the trinket is worth. They're currently apparently 6, but no doubt it will sell for 7 or above. Sold some weapons for 7 each. I sold a trinket earlier. That's armors. Pretty sure I sold trinket. Weapon. Maybe it's still up. Oh, it is for 8. Okay, so I didn't sell for 8. But if they're selling for 7, that's still pretty decent. So 14 FE. I think these might be worth going for as well, especially if these are 0.8. Might be worth investing into a compass. That's if you can kill the bosses fast enough. But yeah, so that's pretty much all the strategy that I'm doing at the moment. I'm just running through. I am gaining a fair bit of flame elementium. It's definitely enough to get my build up and going, which is a nice change compared to what I'm hearing other people are struggling. I think the transition from... Oh, here we go. We've got a bounty as well, which is nice. So with the league mechanic, I have the pet at level 2. If it doesn't double, I just keep going. And if it's not a bounty, I just keep going. So let's accept this. We have a random legendary gear here. Defeat 150 reinforcements. It is abundant, which you have a 30% chance at 3-star. Security personnel have 30% more life. The player is imprisoned. That sounds like the player will die periodically. So let's re-roll that. Okay, we got one here. 3 escort. Bodyguards will flee. Damaging area inflicts slow. Appears near the player every 6 seconds. And I've just got to defeat 12 bodyguards. And I get a random stack of flame elementium. So we'll see how this one goes. Okay, so that slow looks reasonable. So that's 1. That's 2. Ooh, 3. An amount, I don't know. We'll just keep running around. Hopefully the slow doesn't get too insane. I thought it said every 6 seconds, and it's more like every 1 second. Oh, you're kidding me. There is no way that is every 6 seconds. Or am I dumb? Was that the other thing that was 6 seconds? Anyway, let's see what we get. 15 FE and some tower coins. Pretty nice. I don't have any God of War for the rest of the map, but I guess that's fine. I'll take it for a 15 FE drop, which is pretty nice. What was that? Oh, memory thread. I need to update loot filter as well. I haven't done that yet. But I'm only in 7, so I don't really care too much, to be honest. And then what I'm doing with my currency is I have an advanced search set up on these slates. And every now and then I just check to see if someone's put one up cheap that I can buy and that I can keep going with. But at the moment, they're all around about 100, which is pretty pricey. So yeah, just keep an eye out on your cheap trades. If you just have the trade house hotkeyed, it's very quick and easy to check the trade house for your required items. Anyway, that's what I've got for this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.